Welcome everyone. What's happening to Lakers Talk Daily? I'm your new host, Deondre Hawkins, and man, let me tell you something. I am blessed, I am thrilled, and I am excited to be giving you guys Lakers coverage all season long. I've had the luxury to go to Laker games and do social media content. That's right, your boy is there, and LeBron James broke that scoring record. Just saying. I've gone to press conferences, I've gone to media days, man, I've done the whole nine. And it's always been a dream of mine to host a show like this centered around Lakers talk. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. The Lakers are back tonight. They're home tonight against the Philadelphia 76ers after a brutal 5-game road trip where they went 1-4 and they look to bounce back tonight. And this game right here is a great game to bounce back in.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
We understand what went on in a recent game against the Memphis Grizzlies, a game where you saw the issues. You saw that they have spurts where they're competitive and spurts where they're not competitive. They have spurts where they are playing hard, they're flying out there, they're keeping guys in front, getting back in transition defense, and then you see a certain drop-off. That game, the Lakers did good. They did okay in that first half. And then as soon as Ja Morant started bickering with LeBron James, and then they had their back and forth, you thought there was going to be a little spark. You saw LeBron out there taking a challenge going into halftime and him trying to guard, well, not him trying to, but him staying in front of Ja Morant, and he did a really good job of contesting it. 40-year-old man doing that, by the way, staying in front of an explosive guard like that. And you saw him embrace that challenge. You think with him doing that, waving people off, no, I got this, one-on-one. Come on, you want to go up against me? Arguably, probably the greatest of all time, and you want to go one-on-one against me, man, let's do this. I'll show you guys how to guard somebody in the perimeter. And they came back in that second half, and there was a great drop-off. There was a big drop-off in that second half, and the Lakers didn't respond. There wasn't guys getting back in transition defense. The Grizzlies are winning the rebounding battle. Lakers started having live ball turnovers, and it was just not good all around on the offensive end or the defensive end. And it showed. They got exposed. So a game like this, playing against the Philadelphia 76ers, a banged-up 76ers team. They have no Joel Embiid. He is out. He won't be back in the lineup until November 12th. They don't have the rising star in Tyrese Maxey. He's out with a hamstring injury. But that doesn't mean that there should be a drop-off. This doesn't mean you come in the game comfortable. They still got Paul George. They still got great role players in Eric Gordon. They got Kyle Lowry. They got Caleb Martin. They got Kelly Oubre. They're still a well-structured team with a great head coach and Nick Nurse. But this is a game I feel like the Lakers will win, and they'll bounce back in. Granted, if that's the case, if Anthony Davis is playing and Rui Hachimura is playing, this is a game where the Lakers can look to bounce back and feel good. They need to dominate the paint. Andre Drummond will be their starting center, I believe, tonight for the 76ers. And Anthony Davis needs to go out there. The offense needs to be ran through AD. He needs to get to the free throw line. Because when Anthony Davis is getting to the free throw line, there has been success. He needs to get to the free throw line at least 8 to 10 times. There has been success when he has done so. We need the role players to come out there ready to go. D'Angelo Russell, cannot have him so worried more about offense than defense. You can't have a drop-off. If your offense isn't flowing, you got to find other ways to provide and give help to the team. So if that's the case, if you're not making your shots, hey, man, I'm going to take pride and ownership of keeping the guy in front. I'm not going to get blown by. I'm going to get back in transition defense. I'm going to dive on the loose balls. Austin Reeves, his offense is going to come to him. It looks like he's been forcing a couple shots, but we'll let that offense come to him. And the biggest concern with him is if he's able to keep guys in front. The effort from the bench. We need Max Christie to knock down the open shots and keep doing what he's doing as far as crashing the offensive rebounds, getting great defensive rebounds. We need Gabe Vincent to find his rhythm. Go out there, knock down the open shot. There was a game where Gabe Vincent didn't shoot the ball at all in 18 minutes. Cannot have that. We cannot have that. He needs to be that lockdown perimeter defender that the Lakers all expected him to be when he was on that finals run with the Miami Heat. And you've seen a difference between him and that finals run with the Heat and now. So Gabe Vincent's going to need to prove why he should belong in the rotation. Cam Reddish he's been surprising. He hasn't been scoring as much, but that's not what we expect from Cam Reddish. We expect him to come off the bench and provide high energy and high effort. And when he's done that, you see the Lakers go on a run. And he's been taking the minutes of D'Angelo Russell and Max Christie and Gabe Vincent. But is that sustainable? Is that going to be sustainable? Because we need those guys to step up. This is a great game to bounce back in. But it needs to start from the beginning to the end. There cannot be no decline. Basketball is a game of runs. The 76ers are going to make their runs. How are you going to respond? How are you going to respond? JJ Redick is doing a great job, in my opinion. He's putting guys in the right place. And as a coach, that's all you can do. You put them in the right place. You put them in the right position to score. You put them in the right spot to be a good defender. But when it comes all down to it, as a player, as an individual, you got to want to do those things. You got to want to take pride and not get blown by. You got to want to get back in transition defense. But the 76ers have no big man presence. So this is a game where the Lakers need to attack the wheel, attack the basket. Don't settle for threes. I know that JJ Redick wants the Lakers to shoot a lot more threes this year, but that's not the case with the 76ers team because they're small. They're a small 76ers team. And LeBron needs to be able to get to the rim, get fouled. I get it. There's times he does settle, but this is a game where he can go out there and dominate the paint. Run in transition. They don't really have that good of defenders to get back on defense. The 76ers have drop-offs. When you punch them in the mouth, they don't know. They haven't really responded really well this season when they got punched in the mouth early on in the game. Lakers are back in their home crowd. This should be a good environment. You should be ready to play. When you have road trips like that, or you have games like that where it didn't go your way, you didn't expect the drop off, the decline after starting the season off 3-0, it's okay. It's time to brush that off. Move on to the next one. There's 82 games in the season. This is a marathon, not a sprint. There's gonna be some bumps and bruises. This Lakers team is going to be fine. I feel like they're going to be fine. They just need to find their rhythm. They need to watch the film, find the issues, and things will work out. They got to go out there and have effort. You cannot coach energy and effort. You got to go out there and want to have energy and effort. You got to go out there and get the rebounds, the 50-50 balls. This is a game where the Lakers will be all right, and I expect them to be fully healthy and ready to go. I want to do something different as well. Get in the comment section and ask questions. Ask questions, and I'll be willing to respond to those questions. And as always, Lakers fans, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.